Speaking of taking over, look who crashed the Morning Footy party. What is going on? We have our Serie A crew, Matteo Bonetti, Mike Grella, Marco Messina. Guys, it's been a minute.
I know,
I shared a desk with you once upon a time.
We had nothing else going on at 4:30 a.m., so like, you know what, let's just drive to Stanford.
Come on in, have some
let's
coffee.
Come in for a segment.
We'll catch up. You guys are going to chat a little Serie A.
I'm taking this home with me, by the way. I like this.
I like your casual look, by the way.
And everything.
They said come in casual. He's exactly the same.
I thought we'd get a little bit more chest
You
hair,
didn't even
but
steam
still
this
not
or
on the
iron it
cards.
a little bit?
I know I don't own a jean jacket like that, but maybe
I-
my
No,
son's
you guys
pen.
always
Yo,
look
the jean
great.
jacket from Matteo.
You bring the
like
style,
it,
but
don't you?
something feels missing. Something doesn't quite feel right
I don't think
here. I don't know.
We're good like this.
Poppy Miller. Where's Poppy Miller? Let's get her in here. Claim your rightful throne, queen.
El Masin for Osimhen. Let's go.
Which one's Elmas? Me? Am I Elmas? Am I coming
Susanna's
in?
Osimhen for sure.
Do your thing, girl. Oh my gosh.
You can stay with us if you'd like to. Honestly, I don't know who I'm sat next to. Matteo Bonetti in this denim
I know,
jacket.
right? I know.
What's going on?
What's it? They told me casual. They literally told me put on a denim jacket.
took it
This
I
is
like
from
it.
my
I do.
dad.
I
don't recognize
You
it.
look
messed them
fabulous.
up.
Go do your thing.
We
looks like
have
it's
got
from your
so
dad.
much to talk about because as we just saw 20 years since 3 Serie A teams have been in the Champions League quarterfinal. Grella, I love how you said that you want that mug, by the way. We can't have them on our Calcio Cappuccino show because where are all of our mugs?
This guy stole them.
They went missing.
Mike Grella's
They went
house
missing.
is where they are. So
I only have a couple of them. There was 4 here, so I don't know.
well, so you have 2 of them, which means only 2 of us would be able to have a drink. What time did you leave this morning, by the way, to get here?
5 a.m.
Wow.
5 a.m. Yeah,
When
and that's
Looks like
why
you're still
I'm
asleep,
dressed the way I am because my
You
wife
look-
was
you
not
look
up
like you
to,
just rolled out of
dress
bed,
me.
so.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Makes sense.
He normally looks like this, doesn't he?
No, just the blazer.
Just I throw the
But
blazer
usually
on.
you tuck in your shirt at least. It's steamed. It's pressed.
Yeah.
Jess wasn't up this morning.
Yeah.
I'm
So
from
he's
a different
he's left
time
on
from
his
these two.
own.
These two have these cute little jackets on.
We're both
They're
87.
adorable. They're
What are you talking
adorable
about?
this morning, right? I mean, I couldn't find myself wearing that, but you guys are adorable.
The backhanded compliment.
We just saw that Serie A video. What do we think of it? I think it looks a
love
little
it.
bit confident. I think you actually helped put it together, no? That's
Poppy,
that's how
how
you're
many
feeling
stars?
on the inside.
How many stars does England have? Remember, when you have 4 stars, you
Oh,
can put out
this
things
is
like
about
that.
England. I'm here to
Our friend
celebrate
Nico Canto
Italy
from
today.
Argentina, he's so excited. He just printed out his 3rd little star. It's like, good luck. We've had that 3rd little star since before any of us were born. So you got a long way. Devi ancora mangiare tanta polenta, Nico. So that's why we're confident, okay? Let's get that straight.
Hold on, give Marco the tissues because we're watching this video again. This just brings a tear to your eye. Do you feel like it puts a lot of pressure on these teams though, Marco? Because when this draw came out, let's not forget, everyone said this is the most favourable draw for Italian teams in the Champions League, especially with Benfica and Inter. But the way that Inter have been playing lately, do you still feel that way?
No, I don't. And it makes me very nervous. You would think that I'd be all over this, but maybe it's a superstitious side of me that just feels like, oh my gosh, we need to do something now. Like, we have to do something. We've got 6 teams through. It's amazing, but we need teams that get to the final, and we need teams that actually win. And Inter and Benfica, the form that Inter's in, I don't think they've been in bad form since, I think, 2018. They're not able to score goals to win games, and they're going up against a Benfica side that you guys keep laughing at me every time I say this, but Benfica is a really good team.
But you said it was
Mr.
the
Portugal.
most
Yo,
favourable
Benfica is
side
just
when
really
They
it
just
came
lost
out.
their first game of 2023,
They've only
by
lost
the way.
2 games all season.
Okay, but they just came off a
unbeaten
loss
in the
right
Champions
now.
League, top the group with PSG and Juventus. They've scored so many goals. They're going to be a very tough team.
PSG and
Whoever
Juventus,
has
look
the
what you
rights.
just said. PSG, everyone wants to leave. Juventus, they were playing dreadful in the first half of the season, so it's not like you've told me. This is different now. We're in
Don't
the
tell me.
knockouts.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Hey, whoever has the rights to the Portuguese league, come get your man right
Seriously.
here. Your man is ready to go. This guy knows everything about Portugal. He's so scared of Benfica and Sporting. It's unbelievable. Listen, good sides, no
Respect,
question
guys,
about
respect.
it. Inter in a bad moment, no question about it. But Inter has a lot of history, has a lot of talent, a lot of big, I would imagine, a bigger budget than Benfica. And I think that they can get the job done. And make no mistake, that's the more important game of the 2 Italian games because obviously we get an Italian team on the other side no matter what. But Inter has to be Benfica.
Let me tell you
That's
what's
the big
going to
one.
happen with Inter, right? Every single game now for the last 6 that they haven't won, their expected goals has been 3 or 4. They've scored either 0 or 1. So all this luck, this bad luck that they've had, has to stop. It can't continue like this. They've been so unlucky with the chances squandered, hitting the post. Memo Ochoa making 70 saves in
Yeah,
that
but they
game.
can't have been that unlucky for that long.
But that's,
Surely,
but that's what the
I mean, they've
statistics
been
tell
so
you in
poor
the eye
for-
test. They have.
But they're not able to finish. That's also not really luck, though, at the same time,
but you
right?
see the
They're
saves
creating
the
the
goalkeepers
chances,
have
but they're
made.
not putting the ball into the back of the net. At the end of the day, that's what matters in football. It's not just luck. I hope you're right. I hope that you're right. But now you even see with the starting 11, Lukaku,
Do you think that
who was the guy
Inzaghi
who brought
knows
them here.
who he wants to start up top? Does Lukaku
no
get the
idea.
start?
No, he doesn't know because Lukaku's helped them in the Champions League, but in Serie A, he's been awful. I mean, he's been missing chances that if he had confidence and if he had the belief that we saw Lukaku when he was first in Italy, the ball's in the back of the net 9 times out of 10. Right now, he's not in good form.
Listen, we all were in Naples last week or whenever that was, and when we watched Milan away from home in Stadio Maradona beat Napoli 4-0. So these are one-off games. There's also a likely scenario after we watch that Serie A video. There's a likely scenario that Benfica gets past a struggling Inter and then can also go through in the semifinal to the final. If Benfica were to make the final, which is possible, then the Italian football and that video would be really,
pie on your
really embarrassing, I have to say. And it's possible. That's why the Inter-Benfica one is massive today.
All right, who goes through then? Let's go through the games quickly. Inter Benfica.
I'm going Benfica.
No. You're kidding.
Yo, I'm serious.
All right.
I want
Grella,
Inter to go
what do
through.
you got? Huh?
Inter.
I'm going Benfica.
Napoli, Milan
Milan.
to go through.
No.
Milan?
Milan.
Yo, upsets in the
lost
Champions
it.
League. I'm
What
telling
time
you.
is it? Yeah, it's
They
too
do
early
just
for you.
watch a 4-0.
Grella,
Why you
go
acting
on.
like it's crazy?
Napoli will go through, but not by a lot. It will be close, but Napoli will go through.
Okay, Matteo.
Napoli.
All right, and then
What about you?
I'm
How
going
can we not
to
answer
go
the
Napoli,
questions?
of course.
What about the first one? Benfica.
Inter. Yeah, I'm going to go Inter. Okay, Europa League. We've got Juve Sporting. Who goes through, Marco?
I think Juventus, this matters a
thought
lot
you
to
were
them.
gonna say Sporting
No,
then.
Just say Sporting. I know you want.
they knocked out
You've been
Arsenal.
telling us
They knocked
everything
out
about
Arsenal.
Sporting all morning.
Juventus will go through. I think
right.
this competition is very important for them.
We can't take over their entire show. Come on, Grella. who you got?
Juventus will go through.
Juve, you agree?
Juventus.
Okay, then we've got Roma Feyenoord.
Roma.
It was the rematch, isn't it, of the Europa
Conference
League
League, yeah.
conference final last season? Roma?
Yeah.
Roma?
But we had Rangan on last season when we did Roma Feyenoord. I told him Roma was going to beat them. He didn't listen. He also didn't pick me for the national team when he didn't listen then either. But I think Roma again
no
for
bitter
Feyenoord.
feelings, Grella. I'm glad to see you've got over it.
No, Roma.
I don't know what to expect from this Roma side. I'm actually going with the upset here, Feyenoord.
Okay, and finally, Fiorentina against Lech Poznan. Who are you going for?
Fiorentina. I think Fiorentina can win the entire Conference League. I think they will win the Conference League.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fiorentina.
I think Fiorentina's red hot. I see
Yeah.
Fiorentina going through.
Amazing streak for Fiorentina, historic streak that they're on right now. They're going to cruise. They should be the favorites in conference.
The Vincenzo Italiano fan club is out in full force this morning. Again, Grella, you can go back to sleep. We're done here now. Are you going to go back to Long
Thank you,
Island,
Poppy.
back to bed?
Yeah, no, listen. I've got to help my wife, and do what I have to do
Yeah,
at home.
okay. All right.